Hello, hello. This is Lynn, the CEO and the founder of EduCare Taiwan. And EduCare Taiwan is the largest and the only platform which promote, exclusively, Taiwan University in India. We are actually the only one, yeah, consistently. Today in our webinar, I'm not just want to exploring like the opportunity to study abroad or what is the latest research topic, but I want to make sure that you understand this what you are trying to prepare for your future. If you are thinking, okay, what you should study. Traditionally, when most of the Indian think, okay, studying abroad, that you're always looking for the Western country like US, UK, and Canada. But times are changing, aren't they? Right? The studying abroad landscape is shifting. Like US government for international students have become less welcoming. Yeah, not easy to get a visa. Europe, well, like in EU and UK, is they are the sliding GDP growth, more anti-immigrants moves. You can imagine if if the public sentiment change actually can easily affect your learning, environment in those countries. And that's where the Taiwan stand out. Not only does Taiwan offer a high quality education environment, just what you saw in the video, but also it provides an international student friendly atmosphere for both learning and working. By the way, like I can tell you, 98% of the students who graduate from Taiwan, they all got job with the meaningful job, not only working in the restaurant, right? The meaningful job relevant to your what your major. So Taiwan is a place where you can feel welcome. In the same time, you can get a cutting edge knowledge and skill for your future. If anyone asks me what field, what research would be have the great, career future and the future, what research that would be, I think most of the people will say AI, of course, sustainability, of course, quantum computing, of course. Of course, this three would be on the top of the list. Yeah. So today, our guest university, NSYSU, offer you the chance to be part of the groundbreaking research of this at least two fields. Like today, that our two professors are going to present to you. Our first professor, Professor Mahadi, El Mahadi, whose lab is focused on advanced energy storage solution, environmental remediation, sorry, my English, and sustainable technology. And in Professor Chu's lab, they are developing the superconducting qubit, 2D materials, and 3D cavity design. These are the key components in quantum computing. Yeah, and these two are on the main list of the good future career path. So why this matter for you? India is undergoing their own technology transformation with initiative like Made in India. So to lead this innovation, India does need experts who can integrate the cutting edge technology into actual industries. So by studying in NSYSU in Taiwan, you will gain the hands-on experience with advanced tools and techniques that will make you stand out in the India, very competitive job market, even in the global market, job market as well. So the future is actually closer than what you think. And I want to tell you that the window which opening for you of this opportunity to be a part of the game changer in India is about 10 years only. After this 10 years, all the important positions will be filled out. So you will not have the chance. And now Taiwan and NSYSU, they offer you this unique opportunity to part of this transformation. Yeah. So Thank you for being here. And let me introduce our first speaker. Okay, Professor Mahadi, stage
Yeah,
is
hello.
yours.
Thank you, Shane, for inviting me for this webinar. My name is Mahdi. So I get in my PhD is from Japan, and after that I joined National Science in as assistant professor, and last year I promoted to become associated professors. And actually, I get in some award in the university last 2 years, like outstanding academic research and high cited uh, papers. And my research work is a focus actually for several kind of application. Mainly, I work for the function porous polymers, prepare some semiconductors porous polymers, and this is new kind of field. And I think in Taiwan is not so much working in this kind of field. And we, after design such materials, we have some because application is one of important questions why you prepare some materials. So the some application are using like using for semiconductors, smart sensors for detections for dangerous gases, or using for artificial photocatalysis, and are using also for energy storage. And today I will just brief some introductions about which kind of material we work in here, and some brief introduction about each applications. First, I especially work in one kind of material. This was, I think, is very new materials, and this is our lab was the first lab in Taiwan to work in such kind of material. This is called covalent organic framework. This is like join between the organics and inorganics material, but it's mainly consists of organics components like don't contain any elements, because elements is little bit toxic for human, and this is harmful for natures and environmental. So this is we try to prepare some material is mainly from organics compounds. So this kind of materials like if you can see here, this is just simply by reaction of just two components, you can get in beautiful 2D materials. And this is discovered recently, is around 2005. Professor Omar Yagi, he's a pioneer for such kind of material. And he also prepared also the 3D dimension of materials. And this kind of material now has many advances, like especially for high surface area and high free designs, and high thermal stability, and using for several kind of application like catalysis, energy absorption, drug delivery, and so on. And this material is simply is formed by this is you can some design some monomer, and this monomer is started to polymerize it together and formed the 2D sheets. And these 2D sheets have inside porous size have crystalline pore size, like hexagonal structures, or tetragonal, or also rhombics, or several kind of structure you can form it. And this is simply mechanism. I don't talking deeply about the information because this is short time, and just this is general talking about this field. And this is Professor Omar Yaghi. He is a pioneer. We talk in same language, me and him, because he's near to my country in Egypt. So he now in USA, and he pioneer for such kind of material. And also for next slide, this is like a map or a strategy how to design such kind of material, and which pore size like you have, which pore size or which crystallinity you can do, you want to do, or you want, and like two dimension material or three dimension materials, and this is just change monomers, and by polymerization you can control the crystallinity structure, you can control the pore size, you can control different pore size in same material, and this is related to which application you want. You can design what you want. And by the way, the next, I just want to show one of application I use in such material, like for water purification, to removing some harmful materials like dyes, like antibiotics, like drugs or medicines from the water, or sometimes elements. We design such kind of, because this material has high stability, high surface area, and we can design several crystallinity. So this is some one of application I using to have some dirty waters and just mix it with this kind of material just to absorb the harmful substance, and then we can get in three material. And here, like example, we just throw some waste water have dyes and throw the of material. You can get in quickly in less than 30 minutes. You can get in the very pure waters. This is one of applications. And second application I use for this is for energy storage, especially for the flexible or for semi flexible battery or supercapacitor. This is kind of material can be used for several machines now, like watch, like mobile for something. So also we try to use in such material because it's have high surface area and also is very high stable under high temperature. So we design such material on the some flexible substrates like this is closes, this is carbon close, and we coat in this carbon close with the copper materials, and then we can use it as battery application. And the most important application I focus maybe now, this is the how to get in the green source of energy, because we have two most high green source of energy. This is we have sun and we have water. Both of them is safe and clean. So how we can get some advances from sun and from water? So we are also using this such kind of material to splitting water to hydrogen and oxygen. And hydrogen is a green source of energy. Maybe in future water will be a main source of energy. So we try to focus on this kind of research here in my lab to change in water to become hydrogen, also by using organics material, because organic material is also more safe for the human, for the nature, for environmental. So also I designed some of material, and last year we have successful design such kind of material. It's called 3D COF materials, and then we this COF have some beautiful crystallinity like you show here, like TM and SEM. Maybe you understand, you can see is have high crystallinity structure. And this is like video, I think this is show is briefly how just at very small, like this is 2 milligrams from the material in water, and under the sun is can splitting water to have, this is bubble is hydrogen gas. So if we use in much amount, we can get in much more hydrogen gases, and this can be used as a source of energy. And this is the video we recorded last year with one of my students. And the last application also I did, we using such kind of material as gas sensors, because now because the industrial activity increase a lot, and there is a lot of gases around the atmosphere and around your home and outside. So we try to using such kind of material to become gas sensor, and I especially work in this kind of source is called QCM. This is based on the mass. So we just coating the COF material on the gold sheet, and when the analyte or gases is absorbed on the in the COF material or analyzed, this is the mass will be increased. By the mass increase, the frequency will be increased, and we can follow. We can design some materials selective for some gas, like this example. This kind of material we also design last year is selective, like for formic acid. This is one of the harmful gases, and this gases is can make in like cancer risk or skin irradiations, even if at very small concentrations. And this is can design this kind of quartz or QCM sensor. This is with high sensitivity and with low cost and fast responsible time. Only just 10 minutes you can get the signal for this kind of sensors. So this is the mainly for kind of applications I focus in my groups, and this is some. I think also last we have some beautiful design for my students for some journal. We publish very good journals with my students actually work hard and they design some beautiful figure. And this is my groups. Next slide. This is I have around 14 master Taiwanese students and two PhD foreigner students is in my lab. And also actually I looking for postdoctor. I don't know what this is. Maybe if you have anyone future, he finished PhD with me, maybe he can continue as postdoctor in my groups. And this is the brief introduction and thank you and welcome for any questions.
Thank you, Professor. Professor, in your lab, what kind of student you are looking for? Like material science, chemistry, chemical engineering, or what else?
I'm I looking for students have mix between chemistry and optoelectronics or semiconductors mm, study like, but must have some chemistry background because I work in mainly first in polymers. Polymer is mainly we depend on chemistry, and then we use in application. Also, application you must have some background in material science. So I prefer students have this post experience. He studied chemistry and at same time he has some background in material science.
Chemistry and background in material science. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you. So our next guest is Professor Chu. Okay, Professor Chu, the stage is yours.
Okay, so today my name is Quentin Cho. I'm from the Department of Physics from National Sun Yat-sen University. This is the three kind of device that we develop in our lab. Actually, the right two are the same device, but just to give you an idea that we are working on qubit and qubit. If you we are actually I'm looking for someone that already hear about quantum computing. So I'm actually not gonna introduce much about quantum computing because I hope the student already, because it's a well-known field. So I look for student already know this field and somehow can be is interested and they can join our lab to explore more. So for quantum computing device, we have the 3D cavity device, which is, the quantum computing is all about light atom interaction. So it's like need to have a optical electric field, and here we have a 3D cavity can confine a light field, and the right one is the 2D cavity and 2D qubit. That actually the resonator is actually on the chip. Okay. So where to find us? We are in the beautiful Kaohsiung city, as introduced. And if you go to our university, you can just walk through. Can you see my mouse?
Yes, 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 sir.
Okay, yeah. You can just go through this path, and you can find that there's a bunch of building, and the physics building is somehow in the middle height. We can actually see the sea, and we are here, the physics building. Okay, and we have two lab. We have a measurement lab and the fabrication lab, and we also have a collaboration with the Institute of Physics in Academic Sinica in Taipei. So this is a photo like 2 years ago already. So some students are already graduated. Now we have a size of 60 students. I have a
16.
one
Yeah,
16,
16.
16,
Yes.
16, yeah, 16, 1 6. So we have a one PhD student from India. So this is another PhD student, but he actually left because I think he has some ear hearing issue, so he withdrew in the middle. But this is Abhishima. He's from India, and she's pretty hardworking, self-driven. So I'm actually pretty impressed by the India student. And also, I graduated from University of Cambridge, and I also serve as a quantum consultant in Quantum Computing Research Center in Hong Hai Foxconn. And I work in several lab before, also relevant to quantum computing. So, uh, So to start with, I think I can introduce our lab. Basically, for the superconducting qubit, not only you need to be superconducting, so it has to be in low temperature. Also, the superconducting qubit is working in the range of microwave. So microwave correspond to 200 millikelvin. That means if you put this kind of qubit in an environment higher than 200 millikelvin, all the environment is like the light that can interact with your qubit. So basically, we have a dilution fridge. The dry fridge can cool down everything in 10 millikelvin scale. So this is our system, the Osper Proteus system. And as you can see, the top left panel, the 3D cavity is the device that in the first page I introduced. And we also have a lot of microwave electronic. That's why in our lab, for example, all this coil is a homemade, it's designed, and we send it to the mechanical shop. They can make it. So in our lab, it's actually a lot of opportunity for you to design, and actually you need to have some creativity, and just you need to build something from nothing. That's some kind of philosophy in our lab. Okay.
Oh,
So you can see a lot of measurement equipment in our lab, and this lab does cost a lot of money. Actually, this system is the first this is the kind of type of system in Taiwan. We're the first one to buy it. The second in Asia. The first one is in Beijing. The second one sent to Taiwan in our lab. So this is bought 4 years ago, actually 3 years ago. So it's pretty new. And we have a lot of measurement system. It's all about the microwave control and the oscilloscope to read the microwave, because as I said, qubit is controlled by the microwave. So you need to send the microwave and receive the microwave signal and analyze it. Okay, and this is the dilution fridge from the inside view. We have a lot of like a different component attenuator just to reduce the thermal noise from the room temperature, because we don't want the thermal noise to excite our qubit. We also have this called HANT. This is the low temperature amplifier. When the signal from the qubit sent out, it has to be amplified. Otherwise, the microwave signal is very weak from the qubit. Okay, so this is our measurement system. And as I said, we have another type of qubit. This is a 2D resonant qubit. As you can see, in our system, we can measure both. This is a 3D cavity, and inside it is a 3D cavity type of qubit. And this is 2D resonant type of qubit. It looks like this. So yeah, we are doing the measurement we are doing the research in these two directions. So let me introduce also a very unique system, the time domain system. This is to basically to dry the qubit, you need to have a microwave in different sequence. For example, I dry the qubit and then read out, dry qubit 1 and dry qubit 2 and read out, this kind of thing. So basically we need to have the whole system combined here, and that they just show you, for example, if we want to do a different type of measurement. This blue microwave first dry the qubit, and this yellow microwave to read out the qubit. And sorry, the dry is yellow, and the readout is green. Yeah. So it just show you the system we can actually provide different like a pulse and also the microwave and sending to our qubit, and we can dry the qubit to do different thing. It's basically just like in your PC, you have on-off, this kind of thing, and you have some logic gate, logic circuit, and here it's a quantum version of this kind of logic gate. We can dry the qubit and do the readout using this microwave sequence. Yeah. So this is the microwave signal the qubit will see. Okay, so how to make a qubit? Our lab actually had a special type of the qubit called a 2D material qubit. So all here is the measurement lab, and we have a secondary lab we call the fabrication lab. And this fabrication lab is mainly about the 2D material transfer, exfoliation, this kind of thing. 2D material, there are many different ways to do it. We use the Scotch tape method, we call it exfoliation. So basically put a 2D material in between two tape and just adhere the tape and separate it and make it thinner and thinner and press on your substrate, so you will have the 2D material. And in the end, we have this system that we can actually stamp the 2D material and then, just fabricate the 2D material Josephson junction. And we have another system. This is all motorized in the glove box, so we can do this 2D material transfer in glove box. Okay, as I said, we have two different directions. One is superconductor and one is 2D material. And 2D material we can use as a candidate of topological qubit. Okay, so this is some of the devices that we have. So we have all this kind of 2D resonator, 3D cavity, 3D resonator, and the 2D material qubit, and also 2D aluminum qubit, this kind of thing. And one of our 2D material qubit is made of a topological material called MOT2, and you make a Josephson junction, and you can sort of control the qubit. And this is our most recent two poster. The right-hand side is the 2D resonator kind of qubit. As you can see, we can do a lot of this coherent control of the qubit, measure the T1 and T2, and also Rabi oscillation, Ransif fringe. If you are familiar with this phenomenon, this is the basic characterization of the qubit. On the other hand, we have the 3D cavity, use a graphene as a Josephson junction and put it into the 3D cavity. We can also control it using a magnetic flux because it made it as a squid. And we can also do a DC measurement on this kind of device. And we can find the correlation. So it's one about the right-hand side is about what Google and IBM is doing. The left-hand side is a combination of quantum computing and the condensed matter physics. It's about 2D material and the superconducting qubit combined together, this kind of thing. Yeah. So we have a YouTube channel. We put some sort of training video in the YouTube channel. You can just Google KLCHIU in the YouTube, and you will see our some of the activity that we have. Some of them can be revealed. Some of them are not revealed, but you can check it out. And as I said, we are looking for like a student that's self-driven, hardworking, and also hopefully they already know quantum computing and it's interesting quantum computing. In that case, they come here with some interest. As my first PhD student, Abhishima, she actually she came here because she is very interested in quantum computing. And after the interview, I found she is really interested. So turns out she came here and very eager to learn a lot of things and turns out to be very good. So I hope this chemistry can happen again. So we're looking for students have some knowledge about quantum computing and like to do things by hand, some soldering and hand working jobs. Yeah, okay, so that's my presentation. And if you are interested in learning more, you can email me and I can also like forward to Abhishima, then she can talk to you separately if you wish. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Chiu. Okay, so last but not the least, Katie, your turn.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Katie from the Office of International Affairs at National Sun Yat-sen University. So next, I will be introducing some admission information for you. Okay, so first about the location. As you can see from the photo, our university is located in between mountain and sea, so we get to enjoy a very beautiful campus environment every day. So the city we're located in, oh, I need to turn my page. All right. So the city we're located in is Kaohsiung, and it is the third largest city in Taiwan. So Kaohsiung is a beautiful modern city, and the weather here is usually very nice. Most of the time it's sunny, and the average temperature is around 26 to 27 Celsius degree. And rain and typhoon sometimes occur in summer. As our university is located in Kaohsiung City, you can easily move around with public transportation. So our university is a research-oriented university and one of the top 5 universities in Taiwan. So in the latest rankings of the QS World Universities, our university is ranked among the top 500 universities in the world. We have 10 colleges, including College of Engineering, Science, Medicine, Marine Sciences, Management, Social Sciences, and so on. And our faculty and students continue to achieve excellent research output in these academic fields. And currently, we have around 10,000 students and around 60 Indian students. So our university's research excellence is recognized in many international rankings. For example, in the 2024 QS Royal University rankings by subjects, our university has 16 subjects recognized, ranking 5th among Taiwan's leading universities for the number of subjects listed. So in the 2024 Essential Science Indicators, our university has scientific papers ranking in the top 1% by citations for 10 disciplines, including engineering, material science, chemistry, clinical medicine, and so on. And in addition, in the 2024 World's Top 2% Scientists list, there are 66 scholars in our universities recognized in the list, which is released by Stanford University based on the data from Scopus. Okay, so about the research achievements. So year by year, our university continue to produce more SCI, SSCI papers, as well as international joint papers. Okay, so next. All right, so here are the graduate programs our university offers. For example, our College of Science offers the programs in chemistry, physics, and so on. And our College of Engineering offers the programs in, for example, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, materials and optoelectronic science, IC design, and so on. I also would like to mention that our international PhD program for science, which offers 6 academic groups, including physics, chemistry, biomedical science, and so on. So if you are looking for a PhD program in any of these 6 fields, you can apply for our international PhD program for science and choose the academic field you would like to specialize in. If you would like to specialize in physics, you will look for an advisor from our Department of Physics, and most importantly, by applying for this international PhD program for science in science, you can apply for our government scholarship without submitting any Chinese proficiency certificate. So I will provide more information about this later. Okay, so in addition to our College of Engineering and Science, so we also have College of Medicine, Marine Sciences, Management, Social Sciences, and so on, with many excellent programs. So here, I would like to give a few examples of the research focuses at our College of Medicine. So when it comes to College of Medicine, most students might think of the research are about clinical medicine. But in our College of Medicine, we offer the programs in, for example, medical science and technology, as well as the program in biomedical sciences. So the research here are not just about clinical medicine. So for example, the first professor here you see, Professor Chen Xingzhuang, his research expertise is about artificial intelligence and Internet of Medical Things, AIoT, and also flexible sensor design. The other professor, Professor Bo Kai-zhuang, his research expertise is about antibody-mediated vaccinal effects, anti-tumor antibody drug conjugates, like this. So our College of Medicine not just focus on clinical medicine. If you are also interested in these research areas you see on the page, you can consider applying to our College of Medicine. Okay. So next is about scholarship, and I believe this information is very important for you all. So the first table shows the scholarship program our university offers. For students that receive our scholarship, for example, master students get a tuition waiver for a maximum of 2 years. And doctoral students also get a tuition waiver and a monthly stipend of NTD 50,000. That's roughly USD 500 per month. And some doctoral students also receive dormitory fee waiver. In addition to these scholarships, most of our faculty also offer stipends to their graduate students who work as TA or RA. All right. In addition to the scholarship our university offers, you can also try to apply for a Taiwan scholarship that is offered by our government. For example, the MOE Taiwan scholarship offers both tuition waiver and monthly stipends, so it's a pretty good deal. And students who apply for our electric power or telecommunication engineering program or our international PhD program can apply for the MOE Taiwan scholarship without Chinese proficiency certificates. As I mentioned before, as our international PhD program for science includes 6 academic groups. If you are interested in any of these 6 fields, you can apply for our international PhD program. Then you can apply for the Taiwan scholarship without Chinese proficiency certificates. Okay, so next, for housing on our campus, we offer twin rooms and quad rooms in our dormitories. So students that stay in our dorms can use the shared kitchen to cook for their meals. And here are some photos to give you a glimpse of our student life. As our campus is right next to the ocean, our students have many opportunities to enjoy water sports. Some students also enjoy exercising in the gym on campus or joining in our international dragon boat team. We also have an international and Indian student community on our campus. And last year, my colleague just helped our Indian students to hold a Diwali event on campus. Okay, next, I would like to summarize the reason you should consider pursuing your degree at NSYSU. So first, from the point of academic excellence, our university is a top 5 university in Taiwan with high quality teaching and research facilities. We offer scholarships for outstanding students. And with our campus location in southern Taiwan, our students get to enjoy nice weather and affordable living cost. Plus, our beautiful campus is close to both nature and city center, which is an environment that helps facilitate a work-life balance for your study, research, and other activities. In addition, I also would like to mention that after graduation, our students have the opportunities to stay and work in the local companies in Taiwan. For instance, we have some outstanding alumni from India that are now working in local semiconductor and telecom industry, like Dr. Amit and Uday. They graduated from our international PhD program in science and master's program in electrical engineering, respectively. So I'm happy they are enjoying their work life in Taiwan now. Okay, so finally here is the application timelines. For each year, we have 2 admissions, and for fall admissions, application is opened during January 15th to March 15th every year. So now today is January 24th. Yeah, now is the application period. If you would like to apply for fall admission this year, then you can now start to check for the admission requirements of the programs you would like to apply for. Okay, so I have completed my presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know later in the Q&A session, or you can send me emails as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Katie, thank you very much. Thank you. I just want to let you guys know, make sure that, you see the Professor Chu's lab. The equipment is about 9 crore, and this is 9 crore. And that actually, if you study there, you will have the opportunity to really work with the 9 crore. That's a $1 million of equipment. And if you master it, actually, just like what Professor Chu has said, so you would have the opportunity, even work in Google this IBM. They are the one who are doing the research in the quantum computer, right? And I think even for Microsoft, right, Professor Chu. 谢谢邱教授，谢谢 KD，谢谢马哈蒂老师。
OK。
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.